see, recording. Yep, you are. I'm just gonna wear a mask. Like, got a really nice bruise on my face, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna cover it. And honestly, this is the new normal. This is the new normal. And here. And my dad's coming back inside. So, I have a group of friends who no longer talk to me. And everybody's asking me, why are you talking to this people? Why are you talking to this person? And it's the most dumbest reason ever. It's not my, like, it's them. Alright, so, last year, my best friend passed away from COVID. We were, like, best friends. He would talk to me every day. He was married, had kids, and everything like that. Had 2 foster kids, and they did adopt them. Well, his wife adopted them. So, very good friend of mine. He passed away. Before he passed away, he called me and started talking to me and everything like that. And he called a couple of other friends. I didn't stay on there long to talk to him, like enough where I told him he's gonna get through this, and after he gets through this, we're gonna go all hang out, we're gonna go something, And then he told me if something does happen to him, that I promised him, like, that our little group of friends, we would go and do something after COVID's over. And, now I can't keep that promise. But, so this happened this week. So, I honestly don't know why it started. I don't know, like, it's so stupid. So, I'm not gonna say names, but 2 of them out of this little group complained about me, saying that it's my fault that that they didn't get to talk to him, to my best friend. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He called me. And then now they're saying it's my fault that, so the ex-friend of mine, he's the godfather of my best friend's kids. And now he doesn't have a relationship with my best friend's wife. It's a big mess over there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know my best friend's wife that well. I really don't. So he's blaming that it's my fault that Aaron called. Oh, I said his name. Well, I talked to Aaron. Yeah. So my best friend's name Aaron. I don't care. I said his name. As long as I don't mention the other group's name, I'm fine. Because I did talk to Aaron to talk about a video about Aaron last year. So, but but they're saying it's my fault that Aaron called me. What are you talking about? It's my fault. Well, I found out a friend of mine, ex-friend of mine, Aaron didn't call him. I went to school with Aaron. I knew Aaron. This guy knew Aaron by playing online games with him. And he's mad that Aaron didn't call him, and I'm like, what? So it's my fault now. But it was just a mess. So I'll just tell you the story about what I know. So Aaron passed away. His wife wants nothing to do with my ex-friend, who is the godfather. I don't know what he did with that. I have no idea. I don't know what happened. Also, Aaron's wife is trying to... So Aaron's parents are the grandparents. His wife doesn't want anything to do with the grandparents. So she's trying to move on with her life and get rid of basically Aaron's family and the godfather. It's so messed up, I know. But, yeah. But it's my fault that Aaron called me. That's the big thing. And I thought, really? And then I had a friend of mine take a secret video of what was talked about afterwards, and yeah, I'm done. And then I lost another group of friends this week. They weren't friends. Another friend of mine took a video about it, and it's like, okay, bye. And I didn't see these friends for, I don't know, 7, 8 years. I just got in touch with them, and then they don't want anything to do with me. And I didn't even do anything. And one of the guys in this group does not like me. I don't really like him, but now it seems like he's the leader of the pack. Whatever he says goes. So after that, I'm like, okay, I'm bi, So I'm like, really? But I'm like, you know what? I don't need those people in my life. I'm good. So there was a guy who asked me out. I'm going to briefly talk about this. He's out of state. I do like him. And I said, yeah, And then I thought, I started to step back and went, how's this going to work? Because I don't want to move and he doesn't want to move. And it got to him like, yeah, this isn't going to work. And he said, we're still going to stay friends, but he hasn't talked to me. He's basically kind of ignoring me. So I'm hoping I don't lose that friendship. And I'm regretting saying, yes, I like him. So, yeah. Yeah. And I'm really hoping he finds a girl in his state. And, but I've also learned that he's very, very fit. He's a very active person. But yeah. But I'm just going to talk about that. But I'm good. Hopefully I don't lose that friendship. And then, so I am also laid off at work right now. We'll go back to work. It's 2 weeks laid off. My work, we're having issues with parts and they're trying to fix a design on certain lines. So they said they're sorry, but this is the best choice they have. So a big group of us are laid off. And they got rid of a bunch of, we call them temps or contractors. They got rid of them all. And I'm just like, oh my God, because like I'm hoping they didn't get rid of them. I'm hoping maybe they got laid off and they're just collecting unemployment and they'll come back. But because I thought of them were my friends and and I'm like thankful that I'm full time. But I just feel so bad for them. But yeah, I got laid off. I'm supposedly go to I'm stuttering. Yes, I also stutter. Yeah, so that's another thing. But we're supposed to go back on the 17th unless there's updates of other things that they're not ready or something that'll be longer. So yep. So it's a very boring weeks, I guess you can say. So far week. Yeah, it's been like really hard month. Like and while we're talking about this, so I get bullied, I get harassed, and a lot of my friends are saying that like Sam really gets bullied and harassed. So 3 of my jobs I have been harassed. First 2 jobs were guys. One of them I don't know where. Alright, so there was 2 other girls that were being harassed. They both left. The HR lady that I reported him to was his girlfriend. Cameras were deleted, and nothing ever got done with that guy. I tried to fight it, but who's gonna win? Me or a $1 billion company? So I thought, oh, I'm never gonna get harassed again. Go to this other job, my last job. And the first guy, he was like in his 40s, late 40s or something. This guy, my last job, I think he was like 39 or 40 years old. I know, it's always the older guys. He started harassing me. Very quiet. So I'm a very quiet person. I build really fast. I love being fast. And I do the best I can. I do the best I can. I really do. And I'm one person, I try to get the numbers, but I do it where I'm not overwhelming someone working, I make sure everybody else is good. I'm a team player and everything like that. I'm also a trainer and everything like that. I was a trainer in my last job. And we both got hired the same day. He was there for 3 years. I was there for, I think, 4 months before I got hired full time. I was the first person to get hired on very early. They also said that because my dad worked there, but that's not the reason. That's true. I mean, there's other people who had family members that worked there and they got booted, But this guy harassed me for a real long time. I didn't report him because, honestly, I was afraid to report him because my last job. Because when I reported, I got fired. And I thought, well, what if he knows people? What if, yeah, he knew people. I reported to HR. And honestly, I don't trust HR. Like, I really don't trust HR. So I reported to HR. They sent me home. They sent him on first shift. And like in 2 weeks, they got rid of me. And I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. And I tried to fight it. I won, but they kept appealing and appealing and appealing. And my lawyer looked at me and said, "You're not going to win this." He said, "You're fighting $1 billion company, and they're just going to keep appealing until you drain your money out." And that's what happened. And I got so sick to my stomach when I had to drop the case. It wasn't fair. I want to think, was it last year? So that case happened in 2018. I think it was last year. Yeah, last year I heard that in October, he got fired. It was either last year or the year before, but I know it was in October. He was fired. He was in the boxing room, and he was talking to someone, and he admitted harassing me and everything like that, doing things to me, and there was a supervisor behind him. Supervisor heard everything. Yeah, and, they walked him out, they fired him, and then he moved out of state, which is weird. We heard this from a co-worker. We were down the road getting gas, and we met this person, this old co-worker, and told us what happened. I'm like, oh, and it's one of those things is I would love for the company to come, like, call me and apologize, but that's not going to happen. There's also another rumor going around saying the HR lady that I reported to was his aunt. And it's really odd is, I heard that she was fired as well. She was fired and my bosses are gone. Because supposedly the rumor was they knew about the relationship. So. But, the job I have now, I know I'm laid off, but I will go back. I'm making more money. It's a lot closer. I am getting harassed there now. It's because I'm quiet. I know what it is. I talked to the boss I had previous. I have a new boss now, but this previous boss told me that she's jealous over me because I'm a fast worker, and when I work good, heads are turned, I get watched, I get I got full time. But I like it was jealousy. It was and I know it's jealousy because it's happened 2 other times, but it's like, oh, there was just, so we were friends before, so she's been there for 20 years, so she knows someone, so that's why I did report her, but I'm not going, over the head of my boss or anything like that, because it's not worth it. Honestly, I'd rather just stay there being harassed. I don't care. She has these are a group of women, and they're a lot meaner. But she got to a point where she got a group of women to harass me every single day. And they took me out of that group. I mean, I was still working outside, but they took me with a newer group, so I have a different boss. And this group was so much better than the drama group over there. But it was just horrible. It was like, I didn't want to find a new job. Like, I thought, this is going to happen every single job I'm at. I mean, it is. It's going to happen. I'm the quiet one. I'm the fast-paced worker. I'm the good worker. You know, people picked on me because, you know, I'm quiet. People pick on me because I stutter. People pick on me because sometimes I tick. If I go fast enough, I'll jerk my head like this. I'll do that. And I get made fun of. I have an auditory process disorder where sometimes I misunderstand people. Not always, but happens sometimes. I get made fun of that. I also have visual snow. I don't get made fun of that, but that's, you know, visual snow means I see static my whole entire vision. I had a stroke in utero. My rest of my brain's damaged. But yeah, I get made fun of. But I try not to, you know, I used to sit with a group of people at lunch, and I still remember it. So I was sitting down, and another girl took the chair and, you know, pulled it out under me, and she threw it across the room. None of the supervisors were there. They were all in a meeting. And that's the day I finally reported it. I said, you know, they're harassing me, and that girl that pulled the chair underneath me, they talked to her. No one got written up. They just talked to them. So, yeah. But everything's good now. I have to go now.